What's up, y'all? So today's video is going to be pretty much what we have been doing in class for the past couple of weeks. Going through a good warm-up, a good workout, a good body weight workout, and then studying technique, right? We can't have any contact at the moment. There's still a lot of things we can do. Now, with this past 3 months off, we all could probably use a little bit more work with our conditioning, so that's something we've been focusing on a lot. So let's go ahead and get into this warm-up here. So go ahead and let's do a knee hugger. You're going to grab your knee, pull it in tight. Okay, I'm going to get a different angle here. You really want to pull that in tight. And this is also a good thing to work your balance, right? Another thing I like to do here is I like to do circles with my ankle. I'm going to be standing in a different spot. Knee hugger. And then circles with the ankle. Good, and then from here, you're going to step into a good lunge, okay? Take that same side elbow to the instep, hold, and then come up, back to tall. And then take your other hand, frame, and then rotate. Good, from here, back to your tall lunge, and then here, when you put your weight on your back foot, you're going to sit back on your back leg. You can either keep your toes on the ball of your feet here, or straighten it out. I prefer this just because I have some broken toes on this foot and I really got to work the mobility of those toes. So from here I'm going to straighten my leg and hinge forward. I'm on the heel here. Right. Good. Go ahead and come back to lunge and then post your feet and stand. Keep your knees straight, nice and locked, and then hinge forward. Good. And then we're going to switch feet here. See how balance better on your right foot. There we go. Yeah, pull that in. So this is a good work here, especially if you're one of them students that like to kick a lot, right? Circles with your ankle. Good, and then step into that lunge. Just take that same side elbow, bring it to the instep. Good, come back to tall. Your other hand, you're going to post on the outside of that foot, rotate, look up through the hand. Good. Back to tall. Go ahead and put your weight on that back leg. Straighten your front leg, hinge over. Good. Come back to tall lunge. Keep your feet planted. Straighten your legs. Hinge over. Good. Let's go ahead and just do a side lunge here. I like to come to my heel, but you can leave your foot flat as well. Okay. We'll do 5 of those on this side. Let's do one more. I'll show you a little variation I like to do here. Once I get low, I come to the heel, frame my hands, bring the knee down, turn, boom. You can also do that without the hands, right? Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's do that variation now. Down low, ball of the foot, hands. Nice. Good. From here, spread your feet and just let yourself kind of hang here for a little bit. Good, now what you're going to do is you're going to walk your feet together. Try to keep your knees locked if you can. Good, from here you're going to bend your knees, come to that squat position. Right, good, from here you're going to walk your hands out to a push-up position. Good, go ahead and throw your hips to the ceiling, downward dog. And you're going to bring your heels up and off of the mat, or carpet, or floor, or whatever you're working on. Good. Go ahead and walk your hands back. Come back to that squat position, and you can come to your knees. So here we got kneeling, right? I'm kneeling, and then we got tall kneeling, kneeling, tall kneeling. So you're going to go to tall kneeling. And you're going to hinge over with your back nice and straight. You're going to place one palm on the other, Place it on the back of your head. Don't let your elbows come forward. Pull your elbows back. You're just going to lift off of your head here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. From here, you're going to open and then internally rotate at the shoulders and then come to the small of your back, one palm on the other, except for your palms are facing up. You're going to get up as tall as you can, up your back as high as you can. And then you're going to lift, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. And we'll call that good for those. We'll do one more here for our shoulders. So you're going to be in pretty much a normal stance. And you're going to do circles here. And you're going to go back. You're going to get back as much as you can go until you hit that roadblock. You see I'm going to pass my ear here. And then I'm going to keep that movement going as I internally rotate at the shoulders. Keep those circles going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now my palms are at my hips here, but outward, okay? And we're going to reverse directions. Once we get past the shoulders, we're going to come across our body, just like so, and then we plant right here by our hips. Let's go ahead and do one more. Good. Keep that going, back till you hit your roadblock. I can't go any further. Internally rotate at the shoulders. Keep that rotation going. Planted here by my hips, palms out, and then we're going to reverse. Oh, nice. Come in front of the body, big circles. Whoo, good. Shoulder mobility is important, guys. If you do a lot of striking, in any sports at all, as you get older, you don't want your shoulders to go out, right? Not a good thing. And you guys, I hope you guys have seen what shoulder surgeries look like. I don't want to have to do that. So take care of your joints, take care of your shoulders. Use that wide range of motion, the whole range of motion you have. Do it every day. Simple things like that. Very, very important. Okay, so let's get to this workout. We're going to do 30 seconds on and 15 seconds off. I'm going to go through 2 sets with you guys, but if that's not enough for you, then you can, rewind and do as many as you all need, right? Okay. So the first exercise we're going to do here is juggle squats. Juggle squats are really fun. You're going to high knee touch, then you're going to bring that ankle up, touch, ankle up, touch, and then squat, okay? Full speed is right here. Okay, so there's your juggle squats. Next what we're going to do is our side-to-side bear crawls, or lateral bear crawl. So you're in your bear crawl position. Bear crawl, you're going to have your knees parallel to the floor here, okay? And just side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Side to side, keeping your core tight and trying to keep your back straight. Don't get your knees up here. Don't be doing this. It's just different than what we're trying to work here. Okay, lateral bear crawl. Next one we got our reverse lunge to squat. So your reverse lunge, you're going to go back. Keep your back nice and straight. Boom, boom, and then squat. Okay. Reverse, squat. Next one we have our MMA push-ups. So MMA push-ups are like regular push-ups, but you change where you have your hands. So you got in close, good regular push-ups, and then wide. And after that we work our way back in. Good. If at any point you guys need to go to your knees, go to your knees. You'll probably see me doing that because I did a pretty heavy kettlebell workout before this, but I'll try my best. Next we got our crab walk kick through. So you're going to be in a crab walk position. You're going to do an up kick, and then that same foot is going to come under and boom. And then you're going to come back. Switch feet. Up kick. Yeah, something like that. I messed up, but you get the idea. Next we have our skier step. So your ski step, you're going to jump to one side on the right foot and then land. Don't let this foot land, and then switch. Side to side here. Go up about 4, 5, 6 times, and then you're gonna shuffle back. So look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then shuffle back. Our commando burpees, so you can do regular burpees too, like you don't have to do the commando style. Commando style is probably looks funny, but since I haven't been able to get any sparring rounds, I just want to keep my body used to getting hit, right? So it'll be 1 to the chest, 1 to the belly, 1 to the legs, okay? And you jump down for your burpee. Probably looks really silly. It's like you're beating yourself up. And then next we have our plank reach, and this is the last exercise for this, okay? So your plank reach, you can go to forearms and toes, okay? And then you're going to reach out forward, circle back to the hip, bring it to your plank, and then switch forward, circle back to the hip, and reach. Really try to stop yourself from rotating as much as you can. Keep your core nice and tight. I like to let my neck be straight here, but I've also heard people say, look forward. You pick. I like having my neck aligned here with my spine. So reach, boom, reach, boom. Okay? Good stuff. Okay, so that's it. Remember, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and in that 15 seconds break, you can do whatever you like. Get a drink of water. You'll probably see me running in place or shadow boxing. I just want to keep my heart rate moving. Try to keep a steady pace the whole time, okay? Good. Give me a second. I'm going to get set up for this with the timer, and then we'll get this started. Whoa! Okay, guys, so I have the timer set here. It's counting down. Once you hear that first bell, we'll get right into our jungle squats. And I'm going to try to push all the way through this, but if you need to take a rest at any point, just press pause, get your rest on, right, and then get back to it. Okay? We got 10 seconds. We're going to work our jungle squats to start. Okay, here we go. And hit it. We have our side-to-side lunge. We got 15 seconds in between. Excuse me. Side-to-side bear crawl. Good. 5 seconds. Side-to-side bear crawl. Here we go. And hit it. We got our reverse lunge to squat here. Next, we got our MMA push-ups, 5 seconds. have our crab walk to kick through or kick under. Yeah. So crab walk, up kick, step through. Boom. Boom. And then back. Boom. And then back. Toss. 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 Good. Next we have our skier step, shuffle back, okay? Reset. Here we go. Bam. Good. Next we have our commando burpees. Regular burpees are just fine. Whoop. Good, catch your breath. Good. We got our plank reaches, forearms and toes, out front, circle back to the hip. Good. So we have about 45 seconds here before we go into our next set. Good. Get your breath, get a drink. Let's do active recovery. Good. So that's our 30-second rest bell, okay? I'm going to keep myself moving. Roll through. If you need a break, just pause. Get your rest. Good, so we're getting right into our jumping squats. Let's go! Now we're side to side bear crawl. 10 seconds. Good. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and hit. Good. We got our MMA push-ups, 5 seconds. Whew. Ready? Hit it. 1, 2, 3. Good, next we have a crab walk. Step through, rotate, I don't know what to call it. Up kick, crab walk. Step through, there we go. Up kick, step through, up kick. Next we have our skier step, shuffle back, go, 3, 2, and go. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next you have commando burpees, or just regular burpees. Whew. Commando chest. Here we go. Okay guys, last one here, we got our plank reach, circle back, okay? Boom, here we go, core tight. Forward and toes. It's a good time to catch your breath. Whew, good. So I'm gonna go ahead, pick this last bit of time, work on some combos. Boom. Just some movements. Maybe my worst technique, whatever that is for you. I've been really working with side kicks, so throw that in there. I like to make sure when I'm gassed that I can do this stuff, okay? If you're going for your green belt or blue belt, right, you're gonna have to be able to move when you're tired, okay? So this is the perfect time. Catch your breath, work that shadow boxing. Good. Good. So I'm going to go over the side kick today. I don't know, 2, 3, 4 different variations. We'll see what happens. And you know, the side kick is an awesome kick. For the longest time, I was annoyed with it because people that are really into point sparring, they got just this amazing side kick. And no matter what, they just catch you with it. Bam, bam! Side kick. And I was just like, man, I like getting side kicks. So I just didn't want to learn it. But then I realized, that's really not smart. Okay? Side kick is an awesome kick, especially if you're more into MMA sparring or self-defense, right? You need to know it. Side kick is really awesome to keep people off of you, right? I've seen some awesome side kicks to the face, to the belly, to the chest, right? If I'm thinking self-defense, if I can side kick, boom, on that leg and get out of there, right? It's a really, really good technique. But that being said, I think in point sparring, if somebody side kicks you and you catch the foot, come on now, should that count? That should count, right? It shouldn't count. They're like, point! And I'm like, but I have his foot, right? Yeah, maybe something to think about. I don't know, I could be wrong. But, that being said, let's go ahead and get into the side kick. Now, one thing, requirements, you have to know it from your tiger stance chambering here, okay? Straight out in front, right? And then as you pivot, the side kick goes out. That's a given, right? That's a requirement. But I want to skip that one today. The main one I want to focus on here is from your lead stance, your bladed stance, whatever stance you like to fight in, right? Bringing your foot, shuffling up, but heel to instep, right? See how I do that? Okay, so this is the first part. Right there. Why I like this is because it just takes a step out of it and it sets up the kick, right? So now, instead of having to come here and then pivot through, I'm already at that pivot and I can chamber up, boom, and just throw that kick out there, okay? So it's just a way to skip a step, right? Shave some time off of it. And if you time this right, so watch, as I shuffle up here, that knee comes up, right? Right there. So it's a movement together. If I break it down, 1, 2, and I chamber it across my body, okay? Pulling across my body. Toes pull to the knee, and it's boom, looking over my shoulder. I'm about to kick right over here, okay? So it's here, boom, okay. All together. Pretty tricky too, right? Good. From here, I'm going to go forward just so you guys can see. Common mistake people make is when they do this, they'll chamber here, kind of like round kick style, right? And then they'll side kick, but they'll do it from around like that. That's not what we're going here for, friends. We want this to come up here. See, I got this angle here, 90-degree angle, and I'm going to. It's like I'm stomping on a can. Boom, boom, straight out and back, okay? Here, straight out and back. Another thing that happens from time to time is people do this with a lot of kicks. There's some wiggle room here, but when you do this, try not to lean forward, okay? So you're doing this kind of thing. Look, you see how my alignment is off? If you want power in this kick, you want it to be as effective as it possibly can. You want your alignment aligned better with your body. I'm looking down my shoulder. Okay. So again, just to break it up, shuffle up, but I'm bringing that heel, basically doing a cheat step for this. Now, there's a cheat step with the roundhouse, right? This can be considered a cheat step for the side kick. Here, knee comes across the body, kick goes up, back, okay? So when you time that up, you get your momentum coming forward, you line that body up, it's a beautiful thing. So let me go ahead and show you some on the heavy back. Okay, so we'll go ahead, I'll do 10 each leg for these, just so you can kind of get the feel for what they look like and how they work. And then you guys, if you have any issues with this, remember I'm always here. I'm a resource. Please email me, ask me any questions, text me. And you know, let's work through it, okay? But the biggest thing that's gonna help you is practice. Practice, practice, practice. Practice. Okay? So you gotta put in the reps, you gotta put in the work. Otherwise, you know, you're just watching videos. Okay? Okay, so side kick here, that first one. When we set up here, I'm not going to set up in range. So here, I can land that side kick pretty good. So I'm going to take a step back. So now, I have to do that skip step here to get to it. Okay? Remember here, shuffle step, skip step, electric slide. As I shuffle up, the toes are just going to pivot through, right? And that knee comes up. When you guys make your contact here, try to line up and push all the way through. So a lot of times we get tied up and we get these side kicks where our knee still has some pretty good flexion. Even when that happens on the heavy back, right? Finish that movement. Kick through, okay? So, you want that nice extension, that leg locked out. That's where you get the most power from the alignment of your body and your bones. That's really when you get the most bang for your buck. Okay? So, side kick here, I'll do 10 each leg. Remember, I'm out of range, I can't reach good. This is a good spot. Right here. One thing you might have noticed there, when you guys kick, get your foot down, okay? Too many times people do this and leave it out there. That happens, that's when like he gets caught, right? Catch that leg. So a couple things, when you put your foot down, of course a good basic technique, chamber that leg back. But don't think this is bad either. Put the foot down, right? Put the foot down. If you want to get inside, right, you're here. Boom. That puts me right in range for a good follow-up. But if you want to get that leg away, chamber it back, put it down. Okay? Just make sure you already knew that. So let's do the left side. What does this ankle looks like? Ooh, this left side feels good because it's the one I usually throw for this. Guys, very good stuff. Whew. Give me a second, would you? Cool. Okay, so the next one is similar, but it's going to be a cross behind. And when I cross behind, my step's still going to be the same in that my toes are facing away from me, lining up for that kick. But you get to really throw your body into it a little bit more because you're stepping into it, right? So I cross behind. As I cross behind, this knee comes up, and then from here you have the same movement. So the difference here is just your footwork, right? So this one's going to be a little bit more obvious. You're coming in. But if you can time that right, you know, it's really powerful. And you know, maybe you could kick a door open with this. I've heard of people doing that. Why would you? I don't know. But maybe it'd be fun to practice. Right? So we're here, right in my bladed stance for the most part. You can do this from a lead stance, right? But you have to set your feet up for it. But from here, bladed stance, cross behind, bring this knee up to chamber. Boom! Another thing on this kick, y'all, you don't want your toes to be at an angle. I want them to be sideways or even pointed down a little bit, okay? Think about planting my whole foot on that target. So here, right there, friends. So the first one, kind of like a slide, call it the Olympic slide or a slide step or something. I don't know. What do you call it? He comes up. Looks kind of funny when you do both legs. It's like a funny dance. But here, I kick right in there. Don't even let your opponent know you're coming in. Don't do any kind of this stuff. Just let that knee. It's beautiful. Good. This one, we're going to step through. And then it doesn't matter. They see us coming in. We're barreling through. You better move or you're going to get hit. If you block, it's still going to hurt, right? So from here. Good stuff. Good. So there's that one. And then the next one we'll do. Wait a minute. Okay. Let's do that on the heady back first. Okay. So this next one here, this is the cross behind where you really feel your body into it. This one's got some power, y'all. Got some great power. So this one, I'm not right up next to it. I got out of range, right out of critical distance range for the first one. Now I'm really going to get back here, okay? Because I want to use that step to get in something fierce. Oh man, that's a beautiful thing. A little higher here, see if I can get. Woo! You go, 7. So, I mean, the two are similar, but you see the difference, right? First one, I'm staying a little bit more closer, putting that foot up there. Second one, I'm out of range and I'm coming in. Ooh, excuse me. Good stuff, good stuff. Good, so let's do the other leg. Last one. Woo. Good stuff, guys. Very good. Okay, so this last one, it's one of the easiest ones. I'm just going to leave my feet where they're at, okay? So I'm just going to pick up, boom, feel that kick. Because sometimes you can't work the footwork that you want, right? You got to react. So, and you'll see this one's fun to do on the heavy bag. So I'm just here in my stance. All I'm going to do, and you don't even need a chamber big, right? You have a small bend, just lift that foot up, right? Little bit of a pivot. Cool. So that's the last one of the easier ones. But it's when you're in that tight spot, you just need to throw that foot up there. It's a really good one to have in your Moda Pi belt. Okay, guys. So this last one here, I should have did it. I probably should have did this one first. This one, you're right in range. Okay. This one, I'm just trying to stick that foot up there and touch. Boom, boom, boom. One of my old training partners, Sasha, was really good at this one. That foot just come up, boom, boom, just come up. It's a good drill. It's a good kick. So let's do this one now. So this one, I'm in range. My foot, if I lift up, it's going to touch. Okay. So from here, all I'm going to do is a little pivot, and I have that kick right there. Okay, a good drill I like to do this one is I'll do sets of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. I'll do 5 sets of 3 here. Okay. I'm looking down my shoulder. This is actually one reason I don't like this. We'll get into that, but there's one more though. Good. Put that foot down. Pick it up. To the other side. Here. 1, 2, 3. This one I'm not so concerned about going all the way through either. Leg comes up. Boom. It's pretty simple, kids. 2, 3. Woo. More. Good. All right, guys. So there's 3 variations of the side kick. I'll give you one more little bonus side kick. The jumping side kick. Here we go. All right. So the jumping side kick, how I like to do it, is I'll set up well out of range. And I'm gonna, my kicking foot's gonna be in back, okay? And then I'm gonna step and bring that chamber up nice and high. I'm letting that momentum of that knee coming up with a push off of my supporting leg. That's how I get my jump here. So, step, boom. You notice too, I'm kind of taking an angle here. This is where my kick's gonna come from. I'm lining up the back with that here with this angle. Oh, good. Then when I get to my highest point, I just let it. You notice too, my supporting leg, I'll bend my knee and get that knee up there. Get that high. It's fun to do. Awesome. Woo. Let me try running into it. See what happens. It's just fun. Be careful. Good. So the running, jumping side kick. Good stuff. A lot of fun. When you get into this, you get really, really good at it. You can start doing things like that. There's all kinds of stuff you can add. But, you know, that's for later down the line. Is that so important? No. And this is what I think. You know, you can do the flashy spin kicks, the jumping kicks, you know, cartwheel kicks, all of that fancy stuff. But I'd much rather be competent in good self-defense techniques, okay? So I'm talking straight line techniques, elbows, right? Knees, front kicks, right? You know, good low kicks. These are all good self-defense techniques that I would much rather be effective at than this spinning and jumping and all that stuff. But, you know, it's fun. It's fun to do. So that's just me, right? But, you know, I've been doing this for a while, and it's just fun to experiment. Okay? So, that being said, I'll leave you all with this work to do. Make sure you do it. Guys, it's important that you know how to do this stuff and that you keep yourself at work. Okay? You keep yourself practicing. Okay? Martial arts should be with you everywhere, right? You know, you don't need a gym to kick. You don't need a teacher. Well, no, that's not true. You need a teacher. But you can still practice on your own, right? See through YouTube. It's a help. It's definitely a help. But you still got to put the work in, right? You still got to practice. All right? So, thanks again, you guys, for all your support. Please, if you haven't let me know yet, email me. Let me know what your plans are, when you think you're going to be back. Also, let me know if there's anything that you want to work on in these videos. Okay, I'm happy to do it. Remember, I want to be a resource. Okay? So much love. I hope you guys are being safe out there. I miss you. School's still here, and we're waiting for you. Classes are going good. Classes are fun. And until I see you, I'll see you.